Okay, so just to remind you, when we send our documents, okay, to the NCAAA, we send it for the course report. We send it about the course report. We send for 4 semesters. So the comments and the update that we need to work now is on these 4 semesters for 2 years. The first semester in the year 1819, the second semester in the year 1819, and the first semester in the 1920, and the second semester in 1920. So this is the 4th semester. When we send to the NCAAA, we send these 4 semesters course report. And we can find this course report for IS program report. This is the link. It will be sent to you. And this is for CS. Just this is as introduction. So when we are talking about updating all these course reports, so we are talking about updating 4 semesters for the 2 years, the last 2 years. We are not talking about the last semester course report. We are talking about these 2 years course report. Okay, I will just mention comment by comment, just copy paste from their comments directly. Then I will explain what they are, these comments, because maybe you will read it, you will not understand exactly, or maybe you will get lost what they mean by this comment. The first comments and most important comments, 5 comments was about the same thing. Okay, they are talking about the course report should have link between previous and next semester to implement the recommendation. What they mean by that? If we know that everyone in the course report, the last section in the course report called course improvement plan. And in this course improvement plan, we have part 1 of that and part 2. So what they mean this one, previous course report recommendation, is not linked with the action plan for the next semester. What they mean? For example, now I'm preparing the course report for this semester. I'm preparing the course report for this semester. So here in the previous course report recommendation, I have to go to the last semester course report and take the recommendation which was written here. So I have to include it here, then write what the action taken, what the result, what the comment. It means we have to link between 2 semesters, the previous semester and the current semester. So I'm working with this current semester. For example, this is the current semester report. So when I reach to this point, I have to go to the last course report and copy the recommendation which was written in the action plan, the recommendation in the action plan. And exactly talk what action has been taken, what is the result, what is the comment. So this is what they mean by this one. So we have to make sure that these previous course report recommendation are exactly what was written in the recommendation for the last semester, and to implement these actions and to explain what was the results and the comments. So this is the first comment by the reviewers.
Excuse me, can I ask a question about this one?
Yes, please. This is better to ask one by one. Yes, doctor.
Yeah, actually, when you say the improvement action, what you did and how you solve it, that is happening for the last semester. You coming to this semester, I'm not sure, should you have a new recommendation for the coming semester, or you start talking, you copy the previous one? Let us say that you have a result, you finish it. And the result, you said the recommendation, action plan taken, you take the action, you have a result, you finish. Why you have to copy to the next one? You should have a new recommendations according to what you did.
Yes, Jazakallah khair.
Or the plan, what you are going to do.
Jazakallah khair.
For something recommendation before you didn't do it.
Jazakallah khair. This is correct, doctor. This is what I mean. I didn't mean that we have to copy again the recommendation here to put it for the next semester. No, I mean to copy the recommendation from the last semester here, and you paste it here and talk what you did. You implement this recommendation, you explain. I'm just talking about this part, doctor. But I said from where we get this part, we get it from the last semester recommendation. We copy from here. Is it clear? So now I'm just talking about this part, from where we get it. We have to fill this part, should be filled by every course report. From where we get this section, we have to go to the previous course report. We copy the recommendation, what was written in the last report here, and paste it here, then explain what has implemented, what is the result of this implementation. Then in this section for the coming, in this report, what is I'm writing, a new recommendation should be there. And the new comments will be coming that, you know, some people, they just copy paste the same recommendation. Is it clear, Dr. Khairi?
No, makes sense, yes, thank you.
Okay, Jazakallah khair. Okay, the second comment, they said most of the recommendations of the course report for the previous semester are not covered in the next semester. Again, the same comments. It's mean that the recommendation of the course previous semester, which should be here, written here, normally either it's not filled, we leave it empty, or we wrote it, but there is no action has been taken, there is no result. So this is a critical for the accreditation, a critical for them. It's mean that we suggest something and we didn't implement.
Let me interrupt you here again, if you don't mind. Thank you very much.
Please.
Let us say we have all 15 days or 10 days, which is the vacation we have. And I said that this syllabus need to be updated. For let us say I have a recommendation to be updated. I come to this report. Actually, for example, the syllabus, we should be doing it before the start of the course. And if you notice that some recommendation cannot be done right away. You already find out yourself you're going to start a class and you're going to use the same syllabus. What you can do in this, for example, I'm just give you an example for this test. Let us find out the materials is not the right one or the syllabus is not the proper one, and you recommend it to be updated. You come to the next semester after 10 days or 15.
Dr. Khairi?
15 days, especially. Yes.
Jazakallah.
That's my question.
Because your sound was, this is very good question. Jazakallah khair. The recommendation that we normally suggest for the next semester could be easy recommendations we can implement it right away in the next semester. Some of them need, like as you said, I have to change in my syllabus, something like that. It's need long time. Okay, that's perfect. The most important thing for the things that I can implement it right away. So I have 1 semester to implement it. For example, one of them, my recommendation to add tutorial or to add the lab or to talk about something was missing in the CLOs. That one I have a whole the semester. I don't need any change in the syllabus, nothing. So that one I can implement it in the whole semester. But as you said, that one easy. But as you said, for example, you need to change in the CLOs, you change in the syllabus, something which is, you have just 15 days, you cannot do it. But at least during the semester, you have to submit, just to follow and that to make sure that has been sent for the curriculum committee. And you wrote, okay, the recommendation was, for example, to update the syllabus. Action taken, it has been sent to the curriculum committee. Result, waiting, for example, for the approval. It means that you did something. That's clear? Makes sense, Dr. Khairi?
Yes, it makes sense. Thank you very much.
Jazakallah khair. Okay, the third one is also again about the previous course report recommendation. What they said, previous course report recommendation is empty. It means that some of the course file that found it, there is nothing here. And this is not logic because we are not teaching this course in the first time. Unless, for example, now for CS program, if we start a CS program in the new course, for example, okay, starting, this is the first time I teach it, okay, this is logic, that one to be empty. But if the course already taught before, cannot be empty. So this is what they found it. Some of the course, a previous course recommendation, the course report recommendation was empty and should not be that. The fourth comment about the same issue, they said action plan is similar to the previous semester. It's mean that this action plan, this is the comment that Dr. Khairi talked about it. This action plan, I'm writing now the current semester action plan. What has happened? I just go to the last year, copy paste here. This is not logic and this is real problem. I can, for example, when I copy here, some of them was not really completed. I can shift one recommendation, two recommendation from here to put it here, which is not completed. I can shift it. But to copy all or just copy paste from the previous action recommendation from last semester, I make it the same to be the same action plan for next semester. This is also a big issue for them and major issue for them. So they said action plan is similar. This action plan here is similar to the previous semester. So it should be different because already it should be here and we already did some actions and most of them should be solved. Unless few of them was not solved, I have just maybe to shift some of them to be here and I have a new recommendations. Last comment about this issue, they said action plan for next semester should be increased. This is comment from them. Actually, there is no a number, but for example, you just only have one recommendation. That one sometimes it doesn't make sense. So maybe we have 3, 4 recommendations based on the recommendations. So, but this is their recommendation. So if you just have one recommendation, make sure that maybe you can increase it to 2, 3, 4 or more of that, but should be illogical because even if a huge number of recommendations, this is also not correct. So we have to find a recommendation that can be easy implemented or can be really implemented. Okay, any question about this part? Because all these 5 recommendations and the most important recommendations was focusing in the course report and the course improvement plan. Is it clear, brothers and sisters? Shall we forward to
if I may add one question, let us say I took you asked us to make update to these reports. Let us say I took a course that is not mine. For example, 2018-19, and this is not mine. How I could make this? Should I cook it or what I'm going to do with this? You give me to update this one. What I'm going to do with this case? Let us say we don't have this previous plan recommendations, or we don't have those things. How are you going to correct these previous reports?
Jazakallah khair, Doctor. No, all of them is here. All of them is here, and we will talk how to do that. But for example, now you will update the course report in the semester 392 or in the second semester 18-19. Okay, from where you just copy the previous recommendation, you come to this course report, which is here, and you copy the next recommendation for the next semester and put it here. So this is why I make this screen at the beginning. We have 4 semesters. Okay.
So you asked to change 392, not to 391. Let us go to 391 and I find out that this need to be updated, this report.
391.
Are you telling me that we change only 392 and 412? Is that how it works?
Brother, this is maybe some courses have the problem, some courses they did. We are not saying all the courses have the problem. Okay, so you can check, maybe you didn't have this problem. So, but we have to check all these 4 semesters to make sure the comment is not there.
Okay.
And this is the course report is here for the 4 semesters. This is IS, this is CS. But the most important comment about the course report, they said in the most course report, okay, this is what they said. Maybe we have to check it. It's not necessary to be correct, but we have to consider this issue. Analysis for the distribution of grades is not completed. What they mean by that? If we remember section C in the course report, they are talking about the student result, and C1 is talking about distribution of the grades. So how many students they get A plus, how many of them get A, P plus, P, blah, 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 blah. So what they said the comments about this student result or recommendation is not completed. Or they said analysis on distribution of the grade is needed. When we talk about the comment about this student, about the distribution of the marks of the students, how many they get A, how many got P plus, P, blah, blah, blah. And based on that, we do recommendation. Okay, what is the things, how to do this analysis or how to do, they said analysis is correct analysis, how to do it. The normal, the quality experts or the education experts, what they said, this grade distribution, normally in the education should be normal curve distribution. This is the normal situation. This is the normal situation. Now, if we have, for example, a section of 20 students, 30 students, the normal curve distribution that we get, it should be like that. It means that few students, they get A plus, more students get A, more students, they get P plus, more students, they get P. The most students are between C plus and B. This is the highest number of the students. Also, some students, they get C, less students, they get D plus, less students, they get D, and less they get F. This is the optimal scenario for the grade distribution. So if even if you get this one, you just need to have a comment that, okay, the grade distribution is very good distribution, is in the normal curve distribution, which give that the teaching was very good, achieving the syllabus, blah, 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 blah. Okay. However, if, for example, and this is normal cases, for example, my sections, I'm teaching 3-4 students, and this normal curve distribution, normally it came in the good sample of students. For example, 15, 20 students, 30 students, but I'm teaching a small section, just 3-4 students. Normally, these curve distributions cannot be implemented. So you have to explain that. Or for example, your students in such a way, for example, all of them, they are very good students. All of them, you have 3 or 4 students, mashallah, all of them, their GPA is high. Alhamdulillah, your chance they came A plus, but you have to explain, comment. Or maybe in your chance, you have 3 students, 4 students in your section, okay, and this is whole students, and they are weak, for example, and you can find all of them, it will be D plus F. You have to explain why. But normally, in the education expert, when they are looking to the normal, to the grade distribution, they are looking to the normal curve distribution. Otherwise, you have to explain why, and this is acceptable. Different scenarios. Based on that one, you have to some recommendations based on the analysis of the grade. So their comments, they said in most of the course report, analysis for distribution of the grade not completed. It means that we are not writing anything here. We just write 2 A plus, 1 blah, blah, blah completed, but we didn't write anything on the comments of the student result or the recommendation. So this is the recommendations. Okay. The third comment, and we are in the still course report, was comments and recommendations on the CLO achievement are missing. It means that we remember in the course report, section D is talking about the course learning outcome, and D1 about course learning outcome assessment result. So normally, for example, we are writing here our CLOs. We are writing CLOs, PLOs, coding, that one, we'll talk later about it. And the assessment methods, for example, we are writing direct, okay. And here, for example, the target level, we are writing 65 based on our rules. Then you wrote your actual level. For example, 50, your student achieve in CLO 1, for example, 50 or 60 or any result, okay. They said the problem are missing the comments of the results. You have to write a comment about the result, especially if you achieve it in high or you just achieve it, you didn't achieve it. You have to write comments about that. We achieve it in a good, percentage. We didn't achieve it. Then explain what was the problem. You didn't achieve it. Based on that, we have to write a recommendation. So their comments said, comments, they mean this one, and recommendation, this one on the CLO achievement are missing. So they mean by D1, the comments here, and D2 in the recommendation. Other comments, they said course evaluation is very weak. It needs more attention. Normally in the course report, we have 2 extra evaluation, which is course quality evaluation. We have one by the students evaluation and another one, other evaluation, section E, the section E. So we have 2 parts. Either the course will be evaluated by the students, and normally we get it from the online evaluation. Normally we go to the EduGate. After the students, they see their marks, we can get the results of the survey. And normally we said, okay, date of survey, we can get it from the EduGate. Normally number of participants, we wrote how many students they participate in this survey. the percentage of the students. For example, I'm teaching 6 students, 3 of them just participate, so the percentage of the participant 50%. Then what was the evaluation result that we get at the end of the report? The most important for them to find out the strength, area of improvement, suggestions from this survey. So we have to write it. So what they said, normally, maybe we can write this part, but normally maybe the strength, area of improvement, suggestion for improvement are missing, and or our comments. What was the comments? This is the analysis from the survey. Then this part, our response as course coordinator or course instructor to this strength or improvement or suggestion based on the analysis of the survey, student survey. So this is, they said it's important and very weak. We have to review it. Sorry. Other one, we have other evaluations, which could be by the faculty, could be coordinator. Now, sometimes the coordinator, they evaluate our exams. We have course coordinator, they have some rules. So normally here we write course coordinator, so they evaluate our exams, course file, blah, blah, blah. So we have to write about, for example, evaluation method, we are course coordinator, date, for example, whole the semester, strength, what they found, we can talk about it, area of improvement, suggestions. So we wrote what is our actions or recommendations or response to that. Could be other response like program leader, head of department, they evaluate the course, could be peer review, others. So if we have different evaluations, so we have to copy different table from this one. So they said maybe in some courses we are not writing something, maybe sometimes we leave this part empty. So this is why they wrote course evaluation is very weak, it needs more attention. Another comments, they said the CLOs in the course report is different from the course specification. What they mean, this is the course report. As we said, D, it was course learning outcome, the course report. So, and this is copy paste from the, give screen from the course specification. We know this is the course specification. Section 3 is course learning outcome. So what they say, they found it, the course CLOs here is different from the CLO here for the same course in the same semester. It's mean different CLOs. And this is critical for them. It means that you are not following, or we are not following what was in the course specification. What should be exactly? All the CLOs written in the course specification should be reflected in the course report. This is the original. The original is the course specification. And then based on that, we are teaching all the semester. Then we are evaluating our achievement in the course CLO, course learning outcome, that it came from the course specification. So with their comments about, they found maybe some CLOs in the course report is different from the course specification. Just, I have to mention one thing. Maybe this is, they found it in one course, 2 course, 3 course, but they wrote it. We have to, maybe this problem is not in our courses, but we have to double check. Everyone, please double check that. Okay, that one was about the most important comment or the comments. It actually, they repeated many times, but I try to reduce it and make it just, this is the comment. This is all the comments about the course reports. Any questions before we move to the course specification? Any questions?
Yes, Dr. Sharjab, Jazakallah khair.
Yes.
I think this issue is related to consistency.
Exactly.
And, yeah. I just wanted to know that this consistency, mostly some instructors are teaching some courses in one semester, then they are moving to the other semesters. So how you will say that who will be responsible for the correction of these things? For example, maybe I'm teaching this semester a course that has been taught by other teacher in the last semester. So am I responsible to make this consistency, or I just need how you will, assign this task on based on the semesters? Do you get my question, what I mean?
You mean for the whole process?
Yeah.
Jazakallah khair. We will talk at the end of the meeting. Jazakallah khair.
Okay.
Jazakallah khair, Doctor. Any other question? Jazakumullah khair. The second part of our workshop about the course specification comments. And the course specification comments is not, when we submit it, we submit it as one version. Actually, we have two versions, one for the old plan and one for the updated plan or new plan, okay? So, but when we submit it, we suggest one version from the current plan or the old plan and one for the updated plan, and just only one copy of that based on the labels, okay? You can find it in this link. So it's not like the course report, we submit 4 course reports, but here we submit just only one version of the course specification. It could be 2 versions, but that one for the updated plan. Okay, what was their comments? Their comment is, they said, especially this is, I think, just only related to CS, because Jazahumullah khair, yani CS, they try, I think at the end of last semester, or before, to update, to use the new course specification. What they say? They said some courses as written in the version of 2018 and others use 2019. He wrote, it's not 2019, it's 2020. Okay, the program should use the same version. Actually, we are allowed, because we are submitting now, and that one was updated in 2020. So we are in the option to use this version or this version, okay? This comment especially came from the reviewer from CS program. They said he found that some courses are in the 2018 template and other in 2020 template. So I think in IS, we are using the just old one. So we have to make sure that this one we can talk with brother Akram and others. We can see about that. Okay, other one, which very important in the course specification, they said the matrix for the aligning the course learning outcome with the program learning outcome must be revised. What's the problem? What they mean? If we remember on the course specification, section 3 is course learning outcome, and we distribute the CLOs based on the knowledge domain here. Okay, either this is the new one values or the old one could be competencies, it doesn't matter. Okay, but they're concerned about the aligned with the PLOs. What they mean should be revised. This is very critical. From where I have to give these PLOs. This is very important. And the second comment we can see, they said some of the courses, this aligned is empty. Okay, the question here, from where I have to bring these PLOs, this alignment. Actually, this is, I write, for example, discuss blah, 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 blah. Discuss, for example, the new technologies in the computer networks, for example. This is a CLO. Okay, should be aligned with the PLOs. From where I have to give and from where I know this is correct or not correct, or should be revised, not revised. The idea of that, when we are aligning in the course specification, this part, we have to go to the program specification matrix. In the program specification matrix, we have this program specification, we have the program specification matrix, which is the alignment between courses and the PLOs. So, for example, writing this the specification of the course data structure, for example, this one. We can see here the data structure is aligned to K1, K3, S1, S2, S3, S4. Okay, it's mean that when I'm writing here, the alignment should align to the same PLOs that is written in the program specification matrix, in the same one. It's mean that I cannot align any CLO to K2. I cannot align any CLO to C1, C2, C3. Why? Because based on this alignment. So this is very critical, and the reviewers, when they revise and when they review, for sure, they look to the program specification, they look to that part, and they see, is this aligned correctly according to the matrix is written here. So please, when we are reviewing this one or we are creating our course syllabus, we have to consider the alignment should be exactly as mentioned in the program specification. Other comments, they said CLO are not aligned with the PLO. This one is empty. Maybe some of the brother system, maybe when they wrote it. So what was not clear for them from where, how to align with the PLOs. Again, we are aligning with the PLOs from the program matrix. You have to go to your course. This is your course. See your course is aligned with which PLOs. So then what is the best CLO to achieve to this PLO? This is the correct way to align CLOs to PLOs. Other comments.
Dr. Alshargabi,
yes,
may I ask?
Yes, please.
Can we get this folder, the alignment folder, the alignment file, the PDF or the Word, so we can do the correct alignment?
Sure. We'll send. This is just one file, the program specification. It's in the program specification. Okay, brother?
Okay, Jazakallah khair.
Okay, other comments, they are talking about the teaching strategies. It means they said the teaching strategies for all learning outcomes are the same. They found it in some courses. It should use different teaching strategies for different CLOs. It means these teaching strategies, section D, section D in the course specification, we have to write these CLOs here. So teaching strategies, they said they found it all the teaching strategies are similar. They said should be different. This is correct partially based on the CLO. It means that, for example, we have one of the CLOs related to the working in team to accomplish network project, for example, work on team to accomplish network project. This is one of my CLOs. I cannot copy the same teaching strategies, say just lecture or lab, just copy paste here. Could be, but I have to that. I have a working in team, blah, 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 different teaching strategies. Or for example, I have some CLOs is related to the lab, mainly to the lab. I have to write it's lab, not just only one of the common mistakes or problem, just to copy lecture for everything, which is not correct. Different CLOs have different teaching strategies. Similar to the other comments, they said all the evaluation methods used are direct. It means normally we are writing direct. He recommend that the program should use indirect method as well. And this is where most of the courses we are also using indirect. We are at the end, we are distributing the CLO survey for the students. So we can use direct and indirect. And really we are implementing that one. We are assessing the CLOs using direct method through the CLOs exam and the exams. And we are also assessing indirect using the surveys. Other comments, I think this is the comment before the last one. The number of contact hour distribution is not suitable for the topic. What they mean, we know that the section A in the course specification, we have different places, okay, as well as in section C, we have different places for the contact hour. For example, we have here credit hour, we have here contact hour, we have here contact hour, we have here contact hour. So their comment, this one is not aligned or is not suitable. Okay, what is the matrix to do that? How to calculation? What is the correct way? How many contact hours should be here? How many contact hours should be here? How many contact hours should be here? What is the alignment based on the comment? Okay, that one, all of them start from the credit hour of the course. For example, if my course is the credit is 3, and in my course I have theory and lab and tutorial. So for example, this is 3 credit hour my course. For example, I'm teaching 3 to 9 CSS3. So this is 3 and I have a lab in my course. So it will be the normal distribution for that is 2 for the theory, 2 contact hour for the theory, and 2 contact hour for the lab and 1 contact hour for the tutorial. Or imagine I'm teaching a course which is 3 credit, but no lab. What will be the distribution here? Anyone can share with me? If the course 3 credit, but there is no lab.
3 hours.
Okay, how many theory will be?
3 hours.
3 here, 0
yes.
in the lab, 1 in the tutorial, based on that. Okay. Jazakallah khair. Okay, so based on that, it depends on your course. But let's say 60 or 70% of our courses, they have they are 3 credit and they have theory and lab. So most of them is like that. But if your case, you are teaching a course 2 credit, please make sure to understand these things. If you are teaching a course that has no lab, please mention. Okay, based on that, the contact hour here should be 75. How come 75 here? Let me explain. That one could be explained here. Okay, that one, the distribution here in number 7. Okay, lecture. How many contact hour for the lectures? Who can help me? It will be 30 contact hour. Why it's 30 contact hour? Because we have 15 weeks, and in each week we are teaching 2 theory hours per week. This one we are teaching 2 theory classes per week, and we have 15 weeks. So it means this 30, it came from 2 multiply 15. Okay, for the lab, how many will be for the lab?
30.
Again 30. Why 30? Because this one, 2, we are giving 2 classes or 2 hours in the per week, and we have 15 weeks as a normal weeks in the semester, so it's 30. Last one for the tutorial, how much will be?
15.
Exactly, 15. So the total is 75. So this is why the total is 75. Okay. Another comment. So this is important, should be based on the course and how many credit, how many is it lab, theory, blah, blah. This is very important. Another one is they said in the course content here, in the course content, the topic are not consistent with the number of the contact hour. It means that while the contact hour is 75, should be here 75. And the contact hour distribution according to the list of topics should be 75. So there.
So Dr. Alshargabi, the courses without the lab, will it be 45 in the contact hour?
Exactly, Doctor.
Thank you.
45 here, 45 here.
Yeah, exactly. The lecture, only the laboratory will be excluded.
Excluded. The total here will be 60 because it will be 45 plus 15. Okay. Fine. Jazakumullah khair. Last slide, last comment. They said the learning resource are actually, I delete one word. They said very old. I said old, but this is, we have to check. I checked some courses was not old, but we have to check it. So when we are writing our required textbooks or the essential references, okay, for example, we are talking about the learning resource book, any book, the main required textbook, okay. So it cannot be, for example, before, we can say it's 2000 or 1995, should be the latest version of the book or should be latest version. This is important. So maybe we can check. In my opinion, I didn't find any course that use old one, but we have to double check about
Doctor, it should be the latest version of the book. Not only that, the latest version of the software. I took subject, he was teaching something 2000, and we are in 2020. So the software also should be updated.
Jazakallah khair. This is very important. Jazakallah khair. You are right. Okay. Submission of the course specification, updated course specification, and updated course report. For IS program, please send to Brother Faiz to this email. I will send this presentation with the recording. For CS, please you send it to Brother Usaid. Submission is on Monday, 25 January, next Monday. I think inshallah we have to check our courses, not necessarily all these problems we find it in our courses. Now we came to the discussion or any questions. Okay. For the way you can discuss, I think now all the team is here. What is the best way to find it? What we decide with the dean and deputy deans and head of departments quality is now is a critical time. It's very critical time. Everyone we have to help. So the people in charge of the courses in this semester, please you do for your course. Unless you have another idea, but this is the most suitable way. Maybe it's difficult, but we should work hard at least this coming 10 days unless we submit. Then inshallah will be more relaxed, but then we'll start the training because every one of us for sure it will be in the sessions and the meeting in the NCAAA visit. So we have to be prepared. So then we will start training sessions. What is the expected questions to understand exactly most of the things, what was in the documents, blah, blah, because everyone will be in the meeting because we have 4 days. Jazakum Allah khair. If you have any questions, any suggestions. Dr. Mane, please.
Assalamu alaikum, sabah khair jami'an. Good morning, everyone. Just I have a quick question. I'm sorry I was a little bit late. I have internet connection problem. So, for example, right now, if I'm teaching computer security, do I have to take care of which course reports? Do you mean for 421 and for 12? I mean, like for the last 2 years or 1 year or what?
Yes,
what's the range?
Yes, for 4 semesters. It was in the first slide. And the recording, we will send the recording. It was, sure. We have in the first semester 18-19, second semester 18-19, first semester 90-20, and second semester 90-20.
Okay, thank you.
And also I include the link where we can get all these course reports.
Dr. Mohammed, I have a question. Is this all courses have to be updated a certain ones? Because when I saw the last time, it's not clear to me if everybody have to change his courses and look at them, or every course have its own comments, own updates, or some of them. How you find out if your courses you need to update and you work on it? And how you find out maybe the course you teach 2 years ago or last semester, you don't teach it now, how you find out you need to update it?
Now, Doctor, the mechanism is that you are teaching a course now. Please go to the link, see the course report for the course that you are teaching now for the 4 semesters that we are talking about. And you just review the most comments here, which is in our presentation here. This is why I will share with you the presentation. I will share with you the recording. Maybe you will find there is really something to change. Maybe there is nothing. You just, but it will be really based on comment. You have to write to Mr. Faiz and to say no update, or you send the same one. You send just same one. You find, okay, was written well, there is no problem, you just send it. We are not saying all the course report or specifications has a problem. This is a general comments from them, and they wrote in the file that we sent yesterday, they mentioned some courses you can look at, but they said this is for example. It means that you have to review all the courses.
Okay, thank you.
Dr. Shahjabi, can I ask a question, please?
Yes, please.
Do you mean that now course report and course specification, or for example, one instructor is teaching at least 2 courses, so he needs to review the course specification and the course report as per the comments given in the presentation for the 2 years? It means yes. Approximately there will be 8 documents, including the course specification and course report.
10
So all these documents, revised course report and course specification, if there is, do we need to send this to files or what? Or I mean to CS and
Exactly. You have to send 10 documents, 10 documents. Sorry, 5 documents for one course. Depends on how many courses you are teaching. 5 courses, 5 documents for one course. 4 course reports and 1 specification.
4 course reports? Please repeat again. I didn't understand. Do you have total 2? You have total. You want us to go for total 2 years. Am I right?
Exactly 2 years, excluding the last semester. Don't consider last semester for the moment.
No, I'm not considering the last. So 2 years. 2 years means in a 1 year you will have 2 course reports and 2 course specifications.
Exactly, and 1 specification for the whole course for the course. It means that 1 course, 5 documents you have to send. 4 course reports and 1 specification.
There is some, Dr. Mohammed, there is some issues that is exception. For example, some courses are not taught for, let's say, one of the 4th semester. So it will be 3, maybe. Sometimes it will be, yes.
Exactly. Any other question?
Dr. Alshargabi, I have one question. Hello.
Yes, please.
Dr. Alshargabi, let's suppose this semester I am teaching one course. This is first time, like multimedia technology. This is IS course, not CS. But if I'm teaching this course first time, so I will be responsible for this course, the 2 years, previous 2 years, or the person who teach that course at that time?
Wallahi, if we go back to search for who would teach that last time, okay, it will be difficult as a central management. Okay, what we suggest, maybe you can contact him, try to sit with him, collaborate with him. For example, you are teaching multimedia, for example, and we know that brother Dr. Yahya was teaching. You can collaborate with him, but you are responsible to do that. Unless you have another idea, but this is as from management, as central management, we found it's difficult to go one by one, and maybe some of our brothers, they already resigned, some of them, they go for their scholarship. So not all the course instructors is there for the last 2 years. So you are teaching this semester, please, you try your best. If he's still here, you can contact him to help, but you are responsible about the course you are teaching this semester.
I think, Dr. Alshargabi, if someone resigned or he went for the scholarship, this is one case, exceptional case. But if he's here, he knows better about that course. So that person will be the best to make the modification and according to his experience during that time. But if it is totally new, then it will be.
Okay, if you have a way, for example, in computer science, you have a way, or Dr. Ghassan in IS, you have a way to do this. You will send a list. You can do it. In the unit and quality, we don't have any problem unless you find a way how to do it.
I think most of the instructors, they are getting the same courses, but these are some exceptional. Like I get this is first time I get this course. In this case, we have to consider, because the person who teach that course at that time, he knows better about that course, because he can suggest the improvement plan. How I can write the improvement plan for that course, it was taught by someone else.
Now the secret is collaboration. So please, everyone collaborate. For example, I'm teaching that, I have to go to that one. Please help me. We have a critical time, so we have to help each other. You are right, brother Akram, but you are responsible. Please go to, for example, Dr. Yahya, for example, and try to collaborate with him. And now collaboration is the secret of our success for the coming 10 days.
Yes, Doctor, okay. I have some comments. Maybe we can discuss, Dr. Akram and I discuss about this issue and figure out some procedure.
Maybe, yes. maybe if you find better
So,
mechanism.
yeah, better than go and he's busy with other courses. He say, I mean, his high priority is to work with his courses right now. So we will discuss with Brother Akram, and we'll figure out some procedure regarding this.
I think Dr. Yusuf, he has something to say about this thing.
So much,
Dr.
Dr. Mohammed. This is a very nice presentation, and it's very clear now. I suggest that we maybe to solve this problem to come to the college maybe on Saturday, so everyone can meet the other person who is responsible for the, for example, for the previous course, and then they can talk with each other. So I think this, of course, we're not going to solve all the problems, but it's going to help, for example, Mr. Akram in this case. So I'm suggesting this. It's up to you guys. If this is a good suggestion, then we can come to the college on Saturday. So what do you think?
I think this is very good, especially to solve other, comments. Yani, and this is, yani, will be just one time to come to the college on Saturday to, everyone is here, everyone is supporting, even if for the standard comments. So everyone is here, so we can solve most of the things in just one day. Yani, everyone is here, collaboration. Wallahi, we can do it in one day, solve most of the comments. But it's up to top management and other what they think about it.
For me, I'm supporting this idea. If they accept, and we will be happy to. I know this is your weekend and this is your day or your family day, but if you just can collaborate and just support us in this critical time, I think this is one of the good way to complete this missions and this task. Up to you. We can hear from you. Thank you, Dr. Yusuf. Thank you, Dr. Mohammed, for this great idea. And just let hear something from their side and see.
I have a suggestion. Instead of coming a meeting on Saturday and scramble the room for anyone of there, if you every report you find the name of who wrote that report, and you can just meet him in Zoom or whatever it means and discuss with. You have a questions you need to answer from him, and you do your report, and that's done. We do one-to-one meeting, and instead of all people meet in the room, says actually this is a two discussion between two persons, not too many.
Jazakallah khair, Dr. Khairi. But coming for Saturday, we are not talking about just only course report problem. We are talking about all comments that came either in the SSR, in the standards, in the program specification. Our program can be solved if everyone is here. So as you said, everyone is working in his office or in one place, 2, 3 working together, but everyone is here. We can meet easily, and everyone is just focusing at that time from 9 to 2. And inshallah, Dr. Mohammed, our dean, he can support us with a good breakfast. So we can work and finalize everything just in one day.
Yeah,
I think this is a really great idea to get together on Saturday. At least we get most of the work done right away, whether related to course report, course specifications, and we are allowed to get together. We cannot exceed like 50 people. So we are not even 50. So I think it's a good idea to get together and get it done. That's what I think. Well, up to you.
It's just volunteering time. I'm just supporting this idea, and let hear something. What do you think, our great people? What do you think? It's a good idea, or do you have any complaint? It's up to you. We just for the female side, they can just have a meeting with us by Zoom if they are.
So
if they, yeah.
So I think it's good also to make it an option for everyone who wants to come or not.
Yeah, it's an optional.
Yeah, the work. the work should be done by everyone. So we will do it anyway. But we're saying we meet here. It's good for us. It will be encouraging to do the work together. And if you have any question, you can get the answer very quickly. I'm very sure if we are going to stay home on Saturday, I don't think we will be getting a lot done. So I suggest this, and it's an optional thing. And I will be here for myself. I will be here in the college, inshallah, on Saturday, starting, let's say, from 9 or 10 a.m.
Actually, I have one suggestion. Yes, Dr. Asad, go ahead.
Sorry. Actually, the thing is that I would suggest this step, that it's a good step because we already made a couple of months, I think sometimes ago on Saturday, and we finished it. This Saturday meeting will be productive if most of the instructors are there, because course specification and the course reports are written by some other, because every semester we have noticed that since last two semesters the instructors are changed for some courses. So if everybody is there, you have any issue, you can simply ask him, and it will definitely help a lot because he will be available at that time. So there could be an option that either he should be available at the Zoom at that time if he or she doesn't want to attend, or he must be available in the office. Then I would believe that Saturday we can do lots of things in maximum 5 hours. Jazakallah khair.
Yes, Dr. Asad. Even that one will support us in other things. For example, anyone would like to update for the website, Dr. Adil will be there, easy to update. Other things, for example, standard 1 and standard 2. There is, for example, they discover some comments with the duplication or something like that. Both of them, they are here, so they can solve it right away. So this is very good idea.
If you allow me, yes, I think it is important to come here, especially for of course, the mail section, because the time is very critical for us all, and there are a lot of works that we have to do it. There are many notations, and I think it is not just for course specification and course report. We need to work as a team to finish and settle all the things that maybe if we not put this time, it may prolong.
I will be thankful. I mean, for all of you, if you come, just come to join us. Let's hear something from Dr. or Dr. Maimuna if she has something. Adlan or Dr.
Yes.
Maimuna.
Okay,
yes.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Dr. Mohammed. My question is about textbook comment. Should I update them in the syllabus to reflect the latest version of the book in that year, or this comment will work on this comment starting from this semester?
Yes, Dr. Jazakallah khair, Dr. Maynoon. We have now, because for the course specifications, we are updating, we have one version for the course specification. So we have to update it right away. Then it will be our new course specification.
Okay, good.
I'd like to make a suggestion for the meeting. Let us make it hybrid, Zoom and the people meet in the room. If people wasn't able to make it, so they can participate in the Zoom while others sitting in the room. So let us have this hybrid. I believe it is better to have it this way, since we have some from female section. I don't think they're going to be able to attend. So let us have this hybrid Zoom and room meeting at the same time.
You know, the Khairi, I'm okay with the female sections. Yeah, this is up to them. Okay, they will join us by Zoom. But for the male sections, from my side, I prefer to just come and join us. If he cannot make it, just please try to make it. This is from my side, and just let hear something from the other the other members. And
Jazakallah khair, Dr. Mohammed. I think now CS department, they have their department council, and I know that
yes, I have to leave.
So finally, let's say we are coming on Saturday 9:30. Is it okay 9:30? So who would like to join us? You are welcome.
Thank you so much. 9:30 will be a good time.
Great. Thank you so much, Dr. Thank you. Inshallah, Saturday I will be here, inshallah. And
thank you, Dr. Han. Thank you so much for your support, for your usual support. Thank you so much.
This is a very critical time. We have to stand all together to make it, inshallah. We have only 1 week left. So, inshallah, I'll be there. Whether if you want to meet me hybrid or in office, inshallah, I'll be there. Thank you so much.
Right. Jazakallah khair, Dr. Hani. Jazakumullah khair, everyone. Who would like to leave from CS department or others, they can leave. Who would like to stay for questions, you are welcome to stay. Right. Sister Saira, please.
Assalamu alaikum, Doctor. Doctor, I have a question. The link that you're going to send us for the course report and the course specification, especially for this course report, does it contain the course report for male section and female section separately, or does it contain the combined course report? So in which one we have to work?
No, the combined one, sister.
Okay, so combined one, we have to work in collaboration with the male section, is it?
Exactly. So we have to work in collaboration. We are working in the combined one, the one that we send it to the
NCAAA.
Yes.
Okay, Doctor.
Doctor, there is a... Go ahead, please.
Okay, Dr. Mohammed, for example, let's say that this semester I have been assigned to be a course coordinator for one course, and this is the first time. And I know about the other courses, like other semesters. How can I get to them? I know who taught them, who was the course coordinator. How can we get all this information?
Okay. Dr. Mani, are you still with us?
Yes, I'm here.
So I couldn't get the question.
So for example, let's say that I'm a course coordinator for one course. So my job is to combine like 2 course file or 2 course report to be one as a combined course. Mm-hmm. And this will be the last version, the final version of the course report. Mm-hmm. So for example, let's say that I have been assigned to be a course coordinator for etc. like course. And this is my first time to be the course coordinator for this course. So I don't have any idea about the other course coordinator, about like the previous semester, what they have done, where are these documents, who was teaching these courses, or so how can we solve this problem?
Now we try to solve this issue from the course instructor. We are not from the course coordinator. Maybe they have collaboration, but we try to solve it right away from the course instructor, how to solve it. All the data is there in the link. So they can get all the course report is there. So maybe they can find the name, they can collaborate together. So we really, we have a problem because it's for 4 semesters, but we don't have any other solutions to solve this way. Unless we said the course instructor for this in this semester, he'd like to say all the course report and the specification in the link in this presentation will be sent to you. Then if he has a collaboration with others, can one help him? We can, this is why we'd like to come on Saturday. So we can at that time, we find optimal solution one by one, discussion, helping to other. Again, collaboration is the success of our, or the secret of success during these coming days.
Sure, inshallah. We'll be there Saturday, inshallah. Thank you.
One more thing, Doctor, that some courses are not, it is not listed in this semester because no students register in this course. So this is also an issue, how we can handle it.
We have to handle it based on the program level.
Okay, so based on that.
All these things.
Okay, Jazakallah khair, Doctor.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mohammed. Can you please send the link of the recorded lecture, please? Thank you.
Exactly. I will send the slides. I will send the record, inshallah, when it's ready.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Jazakumullah khair. Anyone have any questions? More questions? Jazakumullah khair. By this way, I would like really to thank you for your support, for your patience. I know it's a difficult time. Wallah, it's a difficult time for all of us, but inshallah, we will achieve it. Jazakumullah khair.
You're gonna send us the links, right? The links for this course reports?
Yes, it's in the presentation. I will send you the presentation and I will send you the recording, video recording of this presentation.
Thank you very much.
Jazakallah khair, Doctor.
Shukran.
Dr. Shargabi?
Yes, sister.
Dr. Shargabi, could you please provide us the list of course instructors for this semester so that we can collaborate with them for the course report?
Inshallah, we will ask for each department to share it with you.
Okay, thank you, Doctor.
Okay,